Welcome back. Is your health vital to you? Well, it's vital to us. That is why we are such good friends with Andrea Duplessis. Andrea, welcome. Welcome on Chinese New Year.
Thank you.
It's a great day to have you here. Why? Because it is Pregnancy Awareness Week, a time where we have a heightened awareness of, and all of us need to do this, not just women who are pregnant, but everyone gives us an opportunity to really look inward and focus on our health, probably one of the most important stages of our development. And it also is, being a Monday, the opportunity to hear from our viewers. We've got some very interesting questions coming in, but obviously being Pregnancy Awareness Week, this is your major focus now.
Definitely. I mean, we get lots of questions about nutritional supplements and what to use and what not to use. So the question that we're answering today is specifically about pregnancy and Brewers Yeast supplements.
I'm going to get into that question. Andrea Renata Bernardi, she's asking for advice on one of your products, asking about Brewers Yeast. Can you use it during pregnancy? Because she's now heard that it is obviously really good when breastfeeding. Is this a fact? Is it a fallacy?
Yes, Brewers Yeast, first of all, is highly popular during breastfeeding because it's so nutritious. Contains a whole array of proteins and also minerals, trace elements, etc. And some people believe that it helps with breast milk production. Okay. Now, that's not necessarily true. It won't make more breast milk, but it definitely gives the right nutrients.
And it's a very concentrated dose of all of those nutrients. Yeah.
Yes. Here we've got an example of Brewers Yeast tablets. So, and even if you smell it, you can almost smell the vitamins in there.
That's true, eh?
During pregnancy, Brewers Yeast is definitely safe, also because it's highly nutritious. Once again, the proteins, the minerals and trace elements in there are very beneficial during pregnancy. But to get enough of the nutrients in a supplement form from Brewers Yeast, you've got to take quite a few, up to 6, maybe 12 tablets per day.
And I can imagine during pregnancy, a smell as strong as that and a taste as strong as that, after a while, it's going to wear thin very quickly, yeah?
Possibly, yes. Or very probably, actually. So, yes, it's definitely safe to use, Andrea, but there's a better solution. They do make specialized supplements to make sure that you top your diet up with the right nutrients. And that's where the Vital Pregnant Women Plus, in particular, is the one, because it's a multivitamin, contains a whole array of vitamins, minerals that you need, but also omega-3 fatty acids. And if you look at it, basically, this is 1 capsule per day. So looking at quantity-wise, it's realistic to take, and you take it with breakfast first thing in the morning to make sure your body gets all those nutrients.
Okay, and any dangers, can you overdo the Brewers Yeast? Are there any kind of watchwords here in terms of, I can see people taking it by the bucket load. Any dangers we should be looking out for?
No, it's unlikely that you'll overdo it with the Brewers Yeast supplements because there's such a big variety of nutrients in there. It's unlikely that you'll overdose on any nutrient in particular, as long as you follow the dosage instructions, of course. If you finish the whole container, you'll probably get an upset tummy. But with pregnancy supplements, it's actually good to select a product that is tested, because sometimes we wonder about the quality of supplements, and that's why a brand like Vital is good to choose, because those ingredients, the raw materials that go into the products, are tested to comply with safety and quality standards.
Every part of that process is held accountable. You know exactly what's going into that.
Yes.
And I suppose you want to keep that nutrients. It's one thing saying it comes from a particular source, but you want to make sure that that end product has it there in a nice potent dose. And of course, you have to make sure that you're getting those additional vitamins in your feeding more than just your own system in that case. Cool.
Well, and that's also why I've got a calcium tablet here. Now, calcium supplements are sometimes controversial. Do we need it or don't we need it? And one stage where you absolutely need it is during pregnancy and breastfeeding, because to get sufficient levels from your diet is highly unrealistic during the pregnancy and breastfeeding for the development of the baby's bone tissue. And you notice the size of this calcium tablet compared to the multivitamin.
Yeah.
Now, there's no way. This is only 400 milligrams of elemental calcium in that tablet, which is about 1/3 of your needs per day. So there's no chance they can squeeze in enough calcium into your multivitamin capsule. So it's important to take the multivitamin and calcium on top of that. But timing also is important. The calcium should be taken at night before you go to bed, and the multivitamin in the morning with your breakfast.
All right, and as a woman, just in general, you should be safeguarding the calcium in your
Yes,
body. That is something
definitely.
that you really want to look after, not just your baby, but also yourself. Look at the
Yes.
long-term effects. Andrea, thank you so much. This week, I think, is going to be quite an exploratory one for the guys, but it's great for us to pick up these pieces of information. Thank you so much for the questions that you keep sending in. Andrea is going to get through as many of them as she can. I know she watches her Facebook page very closely. But Andrea, thank you very much, and all the best of luck with your own pregnancy. I hope it is a wonderful experience for you, and that you have learned a little bit of something today, certainly about Brewers Yeast. Keep those questions coming. Andrea Duplessis, Vital Expert, or you can send it via our Facebook page. We'd love to keep them coming. We'll address more questions with Andrea next Monday.
For 30 Rand a year, you can subscribe to the Vitalize magazine and receive nutritional advice, fitness tips, and amazing recipes. Visit vital.co.za today.